Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back to my nest. Today, we're going to be checking out a only one of any asset game called Wounded Wildflower. This game is an only one of any asset, and that means that it is a challenge for game creators to create a game that has like one image, one location, one music track, one voice actor, um, and like under like 1,000 words or less. So it is always interesting to see what can be squeezed in such a small package, and a lot of times it's some very fun games. So I always love jumping on board and checking these games out. This game is by the same creator of Criminally Yours, which just got an update, by the way. The full game is out. I'm going to be looking forward to playing that later. We did play the demo on the channel. So let's dive on in and check this out. First off, look at this guy. He looks like he's been through a few battles. Look at all these scars he's got. He looks kind of badass, to be honest. So, is he the wounded wildflower, or are we the wounded wildflower? Let's check. Let's figure it out. Oh, let me see. How many endings are there? Sounds like thunder's going on. I think there's only one ending. Maybe. We'll find out. We are a he. I heard a shriek and a horrible sound of a sword plunging into the creature at my side. I survived. Someone, a monster hunter, rescued me. Oh, we were being attacked by a monster. That was all I could think. My eyes remained shut. I couldn't bear to face my pursuer or even my savior. I don't think my heart had ever beat so fast before. As my nerves began to settle, my adrenaline wore off. I noticed it. I could feel it before I could see it. My leg, or rather my right thigh, burned like fire. I held off looking for as long as I could, knowing if I looked it would make it all too real, the wound oozing crimson. It was the first thing I saw when I glanced down, the blood staining the torn fabric of my pants. Garrett. Oh, hey, Garrett. It's not bad. He tells me first, inspecting me much like my teacher would when I was a child, like when I scraped my knee in the yard. His voice was low and gravelly, worn down from years of speaking over too many campfires and battles. He's the next thing I see. Much like his voice, he's a little worn down and battle-hardened. It's dead. Will you let me help you, lad? I'm no healer, but I can patch a wound. I nod, keeping my gaze on him to avoid accidentally looking at it. He guides me into the nearest rock. That's it. Just keep looking at me. Tell me about yourself. What's your name? Alrighty. It's Sparrow. You can call me Garrett, Sparrow. It's unfortunate we couldn't have met under less dire circumstances, he says, kneeling beside me, his eyes scanning the injury with a professional's focus. The monster's claws had left a deep gash. Thank you? I thought I was going to... The big gust of wind rushes, interrupting my words. It rustles through his hair. There was something unmistakably calm about it. Hold still for me now, will ya? He asked gently, looking up at me. He gauged my expression to see if he should continue. Half of the gash makes its way to my inner thigh, and I have to spread my legs for him to clean it. Here. He picks up his silver sword and hands it to me. I looked between him and the blade questioningly. Why we get sword? If I try anything unsavory, use that to stab me. I mean, he had to spread our legs to get a good look at our inner thigh, so he's just like, here you go. Here you go. If I do anything you don't like, just stab me and put me out of my misery, okay? What a gentleman. I was astounded by his words, furrowing my brow and setting the sword down at my side without much thought. Without missing a beat, his hand brushed against my skin as he began to clean the wound, his fingers steady. It was almost tender, despite the occasional roughness of his hands against my tender skin. The coolness of the wind made me shiver, but I wasn't sure if it was the chill or the fact that his touch had a way of making everything slow down, even for a moment. You're quite fast. I couldn't tell if it was a compliment or an observation. I couldn't help but chuckle softly despite the ache in my body. I had to be. If it were anything other than an anku, you might have gotten away. The head of a fox, the body of a greyhound, the four legs of an eagle. The only thing you can do is fight. Once they see something pretty, they don't let it go. Thank you, kind sir. Oh, he called us pretty! We both sat in silence as he finished his work. Aside from the sting of the salve and the tight grip of the bandage, the rest was surprisingly gentle. As he worked, I could see the tension drain out of him. His voice dropped to something softer, like the night itself. For a second, it felt like we were the only two people in the world, the roaring wind now just a backdrop to this moment. When he finished, he leaned back, taking a moment to survey the job he'd done, his eyes lingering on my face a little longer than expected. That should do. He'll be uncomfortable, but that's the best you can ask for. I nodded, glancing at the blue wildflowers swaying in the wind around us. They looked almost like little stars in the sky scattered across the cliffside, their color vivid even under the dim moonlight. Will I see you again, Garrett? His name tasted strange on my tongue. It didn't help that my voice was a bit hoarse. He hesitated, looking off the cliffside, judging what he should say, how to let me down gently. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to. I want to. I didn't know why he said it. Just that something about him felt different. I'd regret it if I didn't ask. It was more than the way he saved me, though that certainly didn't hurt. He sat for a while longer, deeply considering my words. His gaze flickered to my face, then back to the ground. Will you let me walk you home? You've already done so much. Our leg is hurt. Unless we have a horse, I think we need help going home regardless. My job isn't finished until I know you'll be safe. The wind picked up again, but I didn't mind it so much this time. It felt like a reminder, not of the danger, but of the world outside of us, the wild, untamed beauty of it. Please do then. He lingered there for a moment longer, his hand still resting on my thigh. Then I'd done something beyond me. I placed a kiss on his lips. A ghost of one so small it was almost elementary. Oh, we kissed our savior. That's our way of saying thank you. Mwah. Oh, look at him blush. Oh, look at him. He looks away and he's blushing. When I pulled back, I was almost too scared to look. But he smiled to himself for a moment, and then to me. Thank you. A token of your appreciation, I take it. I grinned, nodding as he took my hand and led me home. Oh, that was so cute. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that cute, but oh my god. Oh, I love that. So it's a little kinetic story. Kinetic means that there is no choices. We're just here for the ride. But I love it. I love it. That was adorable. Oh, he said we probably won't see him again, but since we gave him a little kiss, maybe we'll talk a little on the way home. Maybe we'll let him be like, hey, can I get you a bottle of, a cup of tea? Get you a cup of tea, some water, a day old scone. I don't know what time period we're in, but oh, that was cute. I like it. That was really good. Alright, I'm gonna have a link to this if you want to go play this for yourself and enjoy the cuteness, or go give the devs some love and check out their other games. They got quite a few games up, or I do believe. Do. Yeah, they have quite a few games that I definitely plan on playing. They have The Princess Keeper and Criminally Yours, which, as I mentioned before, Criminally Yours has gotten fully released now. It just happened like the other day. I do plan on playing it. We did play the demo on a live stream, but I do want to play the whole game because that was so fun. I was like laughing my head off at it. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.